بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين، ثم الصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وعلى آله وأصحابه وسلم تسليما. Part 2, inshallah, we'll be talking about the Sunan al-Wudu, recommended act of ablution. In our part 1, we talk about the compulsory act or obligatory act of ablution. This part 2 will be talking about the Sunan al-Wudu. Sunan al-Wudu, that is recommended act of ablution. Sunan al-Wudu started with using a siwak before you perform ablution to clean your mouth. That is Sunan al-Wudu. The second one is saying Bismillah before starting ablution, or while starting ablution you say Bismillah. Scholars also, many of them say is Sunan al-Wudu. Al-Madmada wa Istinsaq are also Sunan al-Wudu. To rinse your mouth and your nose 3 times. Yes, Sunan al-Wudu. To put water in your mouth and throw that water, and at the same time put water in your nose and throw it out. Sunan al-Wudu, recommended acts of ablution. To rub your head back is also, we talk about to take it backside, to start it here, but to return it back is Sunan al-Wudu. That is Sunan al-Wudu. The Sunan al-Wudu also, to wipe or rub your ear like this is Sunan al-Wudu. Sunan al-Wudu. Also, to another Sunan al-Wudu is to to start it with your right hand side before the left one. When you are performing ablution, like your feet, you start with the right ones before the left one. Another Sunan al-Wudu is to wash them 3 times. Each part 3 times is Sunan al-Wudu. The compulsory one is 1, 1, 1. But to make it 2 or 3, Sunan al-Wudu. That one is Sunnah. To wash each part 3 times, Sunnah is Sunan al-Wudu. Also another Sunan al-Wudu, when you are done, to say Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah, Ashhadu anna Muhammadan abduhu wa rasuluh, Allahumma ij'alni min at-tawwabin waj'alni min al-mutatahhirin. So on. Is also Sunan al-Wudu. That is also Sunan al-Wudu. It's a Sunan al-Wudu also, when performing ablution, you don't stop. You continue doing them until you are done. When performing ablution, you don't stop, do other things. You continue with the ablution until you are done. It's Sunnah of the wudu also, wudu, to limit the water you are using. You don't use so many water. You just use limited water. That is Sunnah of Prophet Muhammad alayhi salam. Used to use a small water, not plenty of water. These are some of the Sunan al-Wudu when Muslims is performing. Sunan al-Wudu and Faraid al-Wudu are different. Faraid are compulsory. When you don't failure to do them, you don't have ablution. But Sunnah, you forgot to do Sunnah, you can do it even later. But that doesn't mean your ablution will not correct. Failure to, if you don't wash your mouth, you forgot, and you go and pray. You remember after praying. You don't need to repeat your prayer. You just wash your mouth. But if you don't wash your face, you forgot. You don't wash your face. You go and pray. You remember after prayer, you have to repeat your ablution and pray again, because this is compulsory. Failure to do them correctly, you don't have, your ablution will not correct. So you have to repeat that particular parts, compulsory acts. You have to repeat them. Like you don't rub your head. You forgot to rub your head. You remember while praying, you have to cut your prayer and start ablution. Rub your head and go do your prayer. But if you don't rub your ear, which is Sunnah according to scholar, then you don't need to repeat your prayer. After praying, if you remember while praying, you continue praying. When you are done, you rub it. The same thing applies to your nose, and the same thing applies to your mouth. Yes, and the same thing apply, like you perform one by one, you don't do it 3 times, and then you remember it lately, then you will, that's not a problem, which is sunnah wudu. وصلى الله على نبينا محمد وسلم تسليما.